Hi, my darlings. I'm Sophie Darling, and welcome back to the channel. If you love anime, heartfelt reactions, and deep dives into symbolism and themes, then you're in the right place. Before we jump into today's reaction, don't forget to hit that like button to show some love, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a moment of fun. And if you want even more exclusive content like early access to my reactions, full length anime watch alongs, and an amazing community of fellow anime lovers, please do check out my Patreon. You can find a link in the description box below. Your support truly means the world as it helps to keep these reactions coming, and I'd love to have you join our cozy little anime family. Today, we are reacting to the finale of Attack on Titan. Well, the first part of the finale, because I am breaking this up into 3 or 4 parts. But we are watching the final attack, and I just can't believe that we're here. 9 months of this journey together, and we are finally at the end of it. And I'm not ready to say goodbye to Attack on Titan. And before anybody asks, I will be reacting to the openings and endings of Attack on Titan. I still need to work out how to get around sort of copyright issues with music, but I will be reacting to them and I will be ranking them and talking about the symbolism. So don't stress about that. That will be coming. I just need to work out the logistics of it, and I haven't quite got around to filming that yet because I want to finish the show first. And I also will be doing a Q&A. So I will be opening my comment section up to questions. I will do a separate post. It will be on the community tab once the series is completely over. And I will ask you guys to leave questions for me and we can film a little Q&A because, again, I will not be doing a deep, thorough analysis of the entire series because I just do not have the time to do so. I have discussed it in previous videos, so I'm not going to delve into it too much here. But I work a full-time job. I just do not have the time and to do a deep, thorough analysis of everything I've watched over the last 9 months, including all my theories. I would have to delay the finale coming out by weeks, and I really don't want to do that to you guys. I want you to see the finale as soon as possible. I want you guys to be able to share and experience this with me. Again, this is going to be broken up into parts, and it will also be broken up into parts on YouTube, and that is because I just cannot sit for 2 hours, 28 minutes. I can't, especially with how much I talk and discuss and analyze. I cannot sit here for that length of time, especially as I have 3 other things I need to film today. And I only have 1 day of the week in which to film, which is a Saturday, and Sunday I have to spend cleaning and getting everything ready for work and also editing for YouTube. And then Monday to Friday I'm also editing for YouTube, and then I also then work 37 hours. So I really don't have time beyond Saturday. If I was full-time content creator, wonderful. I could film every single day. I am not a full-time content creator. So for me personally, I am breaking this up into parts because I have a very short attention span and I struggle with movies. And that's because I have to sit here for a length of time watching one singular thing. It's why I prefer TV shows over movies, because I just struggle with movies. I just don't have the attention span for it. And it's also incredibly warm and I have a fan on. So if you can hear the fan, I do apologize, but I have to have it on because I'm sitting under studio lights in high humidity and I need to have something to try and cool me down because I am absolutely sweating. So if I look like I'm melting on camera, I am. We'll just ignore that for the time being. The UK currently has a heat wave and we do not have aircon, and our buildings are designed to insulate, which means they trap heat inside. So there's no air circulation, there's no air escaping. And I am in my office with a PC running, a camera running, studio lights, and the door closed. And I am dying slowly but surely. And my medication makes it hard to regulate my body temperature. So I get warmer than most, which is also another reason why I am breaking the Attack on Titan finale, the movie, the final attack, into parts. And they will be coming to YouTube in parts. They'll either come in part 1 and part 2 and I'll combine them, or they'll come as 4 individual parts, but we'll see. Because if I sit and film this as one episode, this is 2.5 hours if I just sat and watched it and didn't pause to talk. Pausing to talk, based on the fact that a 23-minute episode is usually about an hour and a half for me to film because I'm talking so much. we're probably going to push close to maybe 3.5 hours, 4 hours. So that's a long time, especially when I have two Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood episodes I need to film, and also an episode of Squid Games that I need to film because I'm watching that for the first time, which is a lot of fun and I'm excited. And yeah, I just think it's going to work better. But I do also want to take this opportunity to say thank you for watching the finale with me, and thank you for being on this journey for Attack on Titan. I am so honored and so grateful to have had the love and support that I've had from this community, and to have had you with me for the past 9 months. Like, it's been an insane roller coaster of a ride, and I truly don't know what I did to deserve it other than watching Attack on Titan, but I am incredibly grateful and honored. And I hope you guys will continue to join me as we embark on many other adventures together. We will be watching Apothecary Diaries after Attack on Titan, and also Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which is coming after Free Run. It's already on Patreon, but it'll be coming to YouTube. It should already be on YouTube, actually. It should be on YouTube this week. So you're probably seeing this, and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood's already being posted, but Apothecary Diaries will be coming soon. And then once Apothecary Diaries and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood are done, we are doing Vinland Saga and Demon Slayer, which I'm really excited for too. And yeah, lots of fun new adventures to embark on, and I am very sad that Attack on Titan is coming to an end. It has been an amazing journey. It has been a phenomenal series and such a great introduction to the world of anime. But at some points, our journey must come to an end. And as sad as it is going to be to say goodbye to this series, I am also excited to see what the rest of anime has for me in store. I'm looking forward to watching new genres and new stories as we embark on further adventures on this channel. And again, I hope you guys continue to join me on those adventures. It's still going to be a lot of fun. It may not be Attack on Titan, but we will have fun nonetheless. But from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for following me, for liking my videos, from watching the ad revenue, to supporting me on Patreon. I just can't express how much it means to me, and how much Attack on Titan means to me, and the journey that we have gone on together has been out of this world, and I am just so grateful. And yeah, without further ado, we're going to start part 1 of the final attack. And I'm not ready because the last episode was really brutal with what we saw of the rumbling. So I imagine this is going to hold no punches, and I'm going to probably cry a lot in this finale. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm so scared. Oh, additional footage. Okay. Interesting. You can already hear the footsteps. We're going back to episode 1.
そろそろ帰ろう。なんでここに。なんかすっげえ長い夢を見てた気がする。だけどなんだっけ。思い出せねえな。
Everything that's happened in the past couple of seasons, Eren.
エレン、どうして泣いてるの？
この袋いっぱいになるまで金を貯める。
Oh
そ
no.
したらきっと
The kid from the last episode, isn't it?
でもラムジー、これ以上続けたらいつか左手も切られちゃうよ。
Oh, he's already lost his hand from thieving.
誰かがやらなきゃ。
Oh God.
あのボロボロのテントから出られずに冬を越せなかった人が、俺が死んだらこの金をみんなに渡してくれ。
ラムジー。
Oh.
町の人が
Innocent victims of the rumbling.
なんで
This small child that they shared connection with. The horror. Oh. He's just a kid. that's about to lose everything.
近いうちにみんな死ぬ。いや、俺が殺すんだ。そうすると決まってる。
He's trying to prevent himself from doing it, isn't he?
この先もパラディ島が生き延びる道が見つからなかったんだろう。何もかもがなくなる。
I don't think he wants to do it. I think he just feels it's inevitable. Because it sounds like he doesn't want to.
母さんはどう思う？死ぬべきは俺たちエルディア人なんじゃないのか？そんな結末納得できない。この光景前の
Oh.
記憶で見たことがある。おそらく俺はこの少年を助ける。
あんたには関係ねえよ。うっせえな。
So what? He saves him for him to die later in the
そう
rumbling?
だな。俺
He
は
can't
何
turn
を考え
away.
ている。いずれこの少年も殺すくせに
I know.
何を思いやがって。
Oh, so he doesn't step in.
暴力の限りを尽くす俺が正義を気取っていいわけないだろ
That's horrific. Oh no, he does. He takes him
う。
home.
変わらないらしい。
ありがとう。
俺も同じだったよ、ライナー。
He tries to break away from what he's supposed to do,
いや、違う。
but it's
それ以下
inevitable.
だ。ごめん。ごめん。
He doesn't want to do it, but he feels that he has no other choice.
泣いてるの。
It's almost like it's destined to happen. It's his fate for it to happen. That has the same face that Aaron pulls, the gritted teeth and wide eyes.
僕たち踏みつぶされちゃうの？
そんなことない。諦めちゃダメだ。
He's like Armin.
島をエルディアを救うため、それだけじゃない。壁の外の現実は俺が夢見た世界と違ってた。
Oh no, just leave it, just go.
俺の本で見た世界と違ってた。壁の外で人類が
Oh
生きてると知って、
no.
俺はがっかりした。俺は望んだんだ。すべて消し去ってしまいたかった。ごめん。ごめんなさい。
Oh god. Just innocent children.
おい、開けろ、開けてくれ。
Oh god. Nothing left. Oh.
誰かいないのか。
来たのね。私たちの裁かれる日が。
Oh. How could anyone think this is okay? That this is justifiable? It's not. It's horrific. It's awful. His grandparents are about to die as well. Not that he ever knew his grandparents, but still.
生まれた時からずっと俺の目の前には鬱陶しい壁があった。それを見た者はこの世で一番の自由を手に入れた者。 これが自由だ。ついにたどり着いたぞ、この景色に。
So he's not seeing the devastation that he's caused. He's locked in this weird
アルミン、
perspective of him as a young boy being free.
もう怪我は治ったの？
あれ、兄、
He's seeing clouds, whereas it's just bodies littered.
時間があったから。
The visual juxtaposition's really jarring because he's imagining freedom. He's imagining that this is what freedom feels like. He's a small boy embarking on this mission, on this grand adventure, essentially, and he just sees the wide expanse of the world before him. And what he's not seeing is the thousands of bodies squashed and decimated, the women and children that have been slaughtered, the innocent people that are paying the price for his path to freedom. But it constantly seems like Eren's trying to rebel against what's fated to happen. It seems like he's trying to pull away from it, that he doesn't want to do it, but he really doesn't feel he has a choice, that it's inevitable that this is what's going to happen. And he's begging for forgiveness and he's trying to justify what's being done. But I think he knows as well that he can't ever really be forgiven for what's going to happen. But you just get glimpses of Eren almost looking as if he doesn't want to do this, that he would rather do anything other than what he's doing, but that it's like this is fated to happen and he has no choice. He knows it's inevitable. He knows that this is what he has to do. But there's just aspects of his language where it sounds like he's trying to pull away from that, that he's trying to prevent it from happening, that he's trying to stop himself from killing these people, but knows that eventually he is going to do this. It's like he's trying to walk away from that young boy. Like, what's the point of me rescuing him? Because I know I'm going to kill him in the future because of the rumbling. So what's the point of me pretending to be this self-righteous, noble person when I know that he's going to die because of me? And yet he can't walk away. He still intervenes and he says it's almost like it's inevitable. So you have to wonder how much of this is free will and how much of this is fated to happen, how much of this is Eren's design and how much of this is Eren is forced to do this and is trying to find an alternative way out of doing this, but has no other choice but to conduct the rumbling. How much of this is him because he believes that the rest of the world deserves to suffer and be punished in order for paradise to be free, and how much of this is Eren deciding that he has no other choice, but he internally hopes that he will be put to a stop, that his friends will band together against him and bring him to an end. I wonder if that's what his design has always been, that he knows that what he goes on to do is inevitable, but he sets his friends in motion to band against him, to put a stop to him, because it's the only way to stop him. We'll see as it goes, but that was such a visceral, horrifying start. I knew we would get to see the rumbling in action, but the poor children squashed and having to see your brother murdered and knowing that there's nothing you can do. You can't outrun it, you can't escape from it, and then them banging on the gate to try and get in, they're barred, there's a wall, and then the next scene is just this door hanging and there's nothing else there. There's no buildings, there's no people, it's just desolate wasteland. That's all it is. It's just visually so jarring and graphic that you can't help but have your jaw just drop to the ground. And then the fact that Armin was having that vision to Eren as a child, they were in that in between. Like, he saw Eren, was able to communicate with him, and then came back into this reality. So was that whilst he was healing? But Eren's like, oh yeah, we'll finally be free, right, Armin? And Armin's just not on Eren's side in this. And I think Eren's always known that Armin and Mikasa most likely wouldn't agree with him doing this. But if this is fated to happen, if this is something he knew was always going to happen and he couldn't prevent it from happening, again, when he laughed at Sasha's death and Hannes's death, I think it's because he tried to prevent their deaths or would hope that their deaths would be prevented, but knew ultimately it's inevitable. He can't change the course of fate. He can't change what's destined to happen. He's already seen those memories from his position in the future. He knows that it happens. And that's why he's not ultimately shocked by it, but he's laughing more as a act of futility. He knows that no matter what he does, he can't prevent the inevitable. He can't prevent them from dying. And it's almost like a laughter out of frustration that he can't actually do anything. In series 2, the finale, we see him literally lamenting, like, I can't do anything to change this. Like, I can't do anything. And now it has so much more significance in series 4 because now we're wondering, did Eren ever really have a choice? Was this always his destiny to fulfill? And he's just trying to rebel against it, but knows that he can't. So he's pushing his friends away to make them stop him because he knows that's the only way he can be stopped. But, oh, I can't take this already. I'm just absolutely aghast already. I'm blown away.
まだお礼を言ってないと思って。何年も私に話しかけてくれてありがとう。
It was her link to reality.
寂しくて気が狂いそうだったから、あんたとヒッチの話だけが楽しみだった。もっと明るくて楽しいことがいたでしょ。それは違うよ。
Armin?
会いた
Are
か
they
った。
gonna confess their feelings? Ah!
なんで
Look at his little blush.
本当にわからないの？ヒッチがあんなにからかってたのに。わからない。
Oh my god.
何やってんだ。
A moment of joy before everything that's about to
世界中
happen.
で何千何億の人が踏み潰されてる最中に私たち。
Acting like kids, but you are. Well, young adults, but
あんたがいい人だから私みたいな敵にも話しかけてたんでしょ。
he likes
エレン
you.
との対話を諦めないのと同じ理由。化け物の相手をすることも争いを避けるためでしょ。
Not just that, though.
座りなよ。あと前にも言ったけど、いい人って言い方がやっぱり嫌いだ。
There's no such thing in
大
this
勢の人を
universe.
殺した。軍人じゃない人も子供も。
Everyone's done horrible things.
生まれ育った島のみんなを裏切る選択をして、僕
It just has to be a choice that you can live with.
まだ僕らが知らない壁の向こう側があるはずだと信じたいんだ。
The choices you make have to be the ones that you're willing to live with. That's the point that they're trying to establish here. But there is no such thing as good or bad in this universe. Everyone's done horrible things. He's hoping he can break down the barriers of Eren's defenses to get Eren to listen to reason, but I don't know.
もうみんな死んだんですか？マガト隊長もレベリオの俺の家族もみんな。
Oh, Falco.
地ならしはマーレ大陸の大半を飲み込んでいる。
どうするんですか？これからどうしたら俺たちだけで。
ごめん。わからないの。
You don't have all the answers. In so many ways, they're still just kids themselves. They never really had a childhood, and now they're young adults struggling to navigate this unknown world.
飛行艇にも乗らないつもりなの。
悪いけど
They don't see the point now that they've lost everyone they know and love.
人類を救うとか私には
She never even got to see her dad.
本当に悪いと思ってる。故郷を救う わずかな望みに全てをかける彼らに対して、私はもう戦えない。最後の時間くらい穏やかでいたい。
Oh, Annie.
いつの間に。何が。あなたはもう辛い思いをしなくていい。アルミンは私たちと飛行艇に乗り、エレンの元に向かう。
So if you want to spend time with Armin, you're gonna have to go, Annie.
人類を救うためにエレンを殺しに行くの。
All Annie's ever known is violence and fighting. She just wants some peace before it all comes to an end.
それだけ。
これ以上寝てたらお前ら俺の存在を忘れちまうだろうが。それをか
Levi.
骨折の熱とかで寝込んでたクソヒゲ女の意識が戻った。エレンの行き先を吐かせるぞ。
He's so
世
determined.
界連合艦隊がパラディ島制圧に乗り出すとすれば、このカリファ軍港に集結するはずです。志願しなくの外壁分の巨人数百体で問題なく撃破できるはずです。
攻撃目標はそれだけか。それで何十年もパラディ島に手出しされないのか。
艦隊を失った国は財政破綻に追い込まれます。主要国の全てがそうなれば十分すぎる打撃となるでしょう。
And yet he decided it wasn't enough.
カリファ軍港の次に向かうでしょう。飛行船を潰しに。認めてください。ジークは敗れた。でも正しかった。
They're not going to say that
2000
though,
年
are
に及ぶエ
they?
ルディア人問題の解決策は安楽死計画しかなかったのです。
ああ、認めるよ。エレンに何の解決策も希望や未来を示せなかった私の無力さ。
Because it was inevitable. There was no other choice. This is what Aaron was going to do regardless.
飛行艇が飛び立つまで出さないでください。
あなたは
死んだ仲間に報いなければなりません。戦士の務めを果たします。
We're gonna lose so many. I'm not ready. I'm already tearing up at the idea. I'm not ready for this finale, I don't think. Oh my god. The idea of losing them is making me sad. Oh. You can't use it the same way.
問題ねえ。
Are you sure?
私だけ逃げることになるな。あなたは最初から周りに服従してなかった。今さら背負うものなんて何もないよ。
They understand.
ずっと謝りたかった。お前とベルトルトにあの日もし引き返していたら、お前もベルトルトも故郷に帰って家族に会えたの
But they
に。
would have died in the rumbling nonetheless, Rhino.
謝ることすらおこがましく思える。
Because I think regardless, there would have been another attack and Aaron would have still gone on this course.
わからない。
よく我慢できたな。
I think everything was meant to happen.
ガビとファルコを頼んだ。
了解した。
アニー、気をつけてな。またね。
アルミン、これでよかったの？
何が？
正直。
Will they ever see each other again?
でも兄はもう十分戦っただろう。
兄のままでいいんだから。
マガと元帥は私たちに最後の指令を残したんでしょう。力を合わせてなすべきことをなせ。と。
ピーク。
No one will ever know about Keith's sacrifice, though, which breaks my heart.
嫌です。
And you being weird.
相変わらず巨人とは片思いのままだな。クソメガネ。
すぐに仲良くなるさ。ねえ、リヴァイ。みんな見てるかな？今の私たちを死んだ仲間に誇れるかな？
Yes.
やつみてえなこと言ってんじゃねえよ。
よかった。地ならしが来る前になんとかなりそうだ。
I I fucking knew he wasn't dead. I knew it. No. He is now.
フロック。まさか船にしがみついてここまで。
Oh, the
燃料タンクに穴。
fuck's sake, Flock.
どのぐらいかかります？
ブリキで塞げばなんとか1時間で。
Oh no, it's already here.
来た。地ならしが来た。映画ないね。
Oh, Flock. I never liked you or agreed with you, but you died for what you believed in.
それだけ。
確かに君の言う通りだよ、フロック。でも諦められないんだ。今日はダメでも。
No one can ever deny how driven Flock was right up to the end, to cling on that boat all the way, to try and put a stop to them, to save Eren because of what he believed in. It's admirable, even if I don't agree with him and have never really liked him. It's still sad that he died. He's going to transform.
僕が残って足止めを。
お前はダメだ。エレンを止める切り札はお前しかいない。
If we lose right now, I'm gonna cry.
ダメに決まってるだろ。巨人の力はもう一切消耗させるわけ
Hanji,
にはいかない。
no.
みんなをここまで率いてきたのは私だ。そのけじめをつける。
ハンジさん。
Hanji, please.
アルミン・アルレルト、君を15代調査兵団団長に任命する。調査兵団団長に求められる資質は理解することを諦めない姿勢にある。君以上の適任はいない。というわけだ。じゃあね、みんな。ああ、リヴァイは君の下っ端だから使ってやってくれ。
I can't. Hanji.
おい、クソメガネ。
わかるだろう、リヴァイ。ようやく来たって感じだ。私の番が。今、最高にカッコつけたい気分なんだよ。このまま行かせてくれ。
心臓を捧げよ。
君が言ってんの初めて聞いたよ。
Hanji.
やっぱり巨人って素晴らしいな。
Oh. She's so cool, but I'm so sad. She's giving her all. She's such a badass. Oh, Hanji.
見ててくれ。
飛行艇は
飛び立ったよ。ハンジ、
No, no.
お前は役目を果たした。
エルヴィン、みんな。
She gave her heart.
まったく。
Mobley
団
said
長
to
なんかに
pick
指
her
名
up
されて
once
大
more.
変だったよ。エレンのバカがさ。
ああ、大変だったな。ゆっくり聞くよ。
Oh no. Oh, I'm absolutely devastated. I'm not happy. I knew the finale was gonna absolutely crush me. I knew it. Oh my god. I'm just absolutely gutted. Absolutely gutted. She gave her heart, and it's the only time Levi's ever said it, and it was to her. Because she was making the ultimate sacrifice to ensure that they could get away and complete their mission. She did what she needed to do. And Owen said that to her, you did what you intended. You succeeded. Just as soon as they showed them all, because she's saying, I wonder if they're watching us, if they'd be proud of us. And they are. They were there. At the end, when she'd passed, they were there to greet her and to accept that she had a tough role, but Mobley was there to pick her up again. She had probably the coolest death so far in Attack on Titan, but I just wasn't prepared to lose Hanji quite so suddenly, so I'm like absolutely broken. I knew it was the potential that we could lose Hanji, but I don't know, like a part of me really hoped we wouldn't, and then having Armin made a commander as well, so he's now the 15th commander, so like he's taken over charge, and that little human moment where she's like to Levi, I'm trying to have a cool exit, so like don't put a stop to it, and him accepting that this is what Hanji wants, this is her way of ensuring that humanity can thrive and they can go on to try and save the world. She's making the choice that she can live with and that she's proud of, and just didn't expect them to show the others at the end being proud of her, which means that what they're doing is right, what they're doing is justified, because Erwin was there to greet her too. She gave her heart, she gave her all, and that's all anyone could ever ask for. I'm just absolutely devastated. And the way that they said Titans are truly amazing. So even in her final moments, she was still able to marvel at the beauty of them, that she's always had a fascination and love, even right up to the end, even after knowing what they are and what they can do. She still finds beauty in it. She just such an amazing character and such a phenomenal exit and a great way to round off her story, but I just wasn't expecting it and it just completely blindsided me. I wasn't expecting her to die, and the fact that it was just such a horrific, visceral image of her burning up, of her just burning alive and plummeting to the ground, and just the devastation because everyone loves and adores her. She's been their commander. She's been their supporter. She's been one of those that comes up with all these exciting, interesting plans and has presented all these amazing technological, I can't speak, technological advancements for their society, and to lose her is such a blow to morale, but also a blow to them as people, because she is someone they've been with since series 1, someone they've loved and admired since series 1, and she's been with them on this entire journey, and to lose her this way when she's been the one pushing and designing this plan
and pushing forward for an opportunity to bring Eren down is just heartbreaking, heart-wrenching. And even at the end, I felt sorry for Flock because he died for what he believed in, and he was so passionate in his belief that he was willing to go to any lengths, but in the end he died for nothing. His ambitions didn't come to fruition, his goal didn't come to fruition. He gave his life for what he believed in the same way that Hanji gave her life for what she believed in the same way that Erwin gave his life for what he believed in. But in the end, it didn't matter, at least for Flock, because what he intends to stop isn't going to be stopped regardless. And it's so sad because he's so young, and there could have been a chance for him to at least find peace within society if they succeeded, but he was so blinded by his ideology, so blinded by the belief that what Eren's doing is right and justified, that he's unable to see any other way. He's unable to look at it from any other perspective, and gave his heart to the cause that he felt was most justified. And again, as Armin said, there is no good people. There's just people. People are complex, and they try and they make mistakes, and they're not faultless individuals, they're not perfect beings. But what we need to do in life is make the choices that we can live with, that we can abide by and accept. That's all we can do. We can't do any more than that. We have to, whether it's good or bad, it has to be a choice you can live with. And this is the choice that Eren can live with, and they're making the choice that they can live with too, which is putting a stop to Eren by any means necessary. And just, I'm absolutely broken. I'm just, if this is the first part of the finale, I'm fucked for the rest of it. I'm absolutely fucked. Like, let's be real, I am screwed. I'm gonna be sobbing the entire way through. Oh, I'm buggered, aren't I? Fuck. Oh, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this finale. And I think I'm gonna leave it at this natural cutoff, and we'll watch chapter 2 next Saturday. But if you enjoyed this react, please consider liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment below to help boost this video into the algorithm. And until next time, bye.